don't like this song that much. She has a good voice, though. I like it when she sings like full. I did it all by myself. I did it, I don't need no help. Now who did it? You didn't get it, none of it. Don't disrespect me. You had your money. Now let me get it. I did it all by myself. I did it, I don't need no help. Now who did it? You didn't get it, none of it. Don't disrespect me. You had your money. Now let me get it. Oh my god. There we go. Found a song I always get in my head. This guy, his name is Shah Rule. Like Ja Rule, but yeah. Where's the, you see my oxygen? Ay. Yes, here I got it. Oh, my pants are falling down. No, ow. Just can you scoot back for a second? Because I feel like I'm facing the corner. I can't turn around. Put your feet on. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get out of the way here. You don't really want it, don't try. Hey guys. Tangled. Company. Like your girl needs some company. Whoa. Hey guys. What do you at Crisco? Hey JJ. Wow. She's so cool in this song. I like the lyrics. She can't even see through those glasses. Her shirt says Slumdog. Or is that something else? She has one shirt. Do quarterly. I love when she said that. She uses like the Indian dance traditional and she puts it in there. It's fucking awesome. Sorry, we're just watching this for fun and I'm just watching. I'm hanging in there as best I can, but I know they said they're agreeing to put me on palliative care, which is good. That's really what I need. I just need attention for my case. They look like they're having fun. You don't really want it, don't try. Oh wait. Flawless. You don't really want it, don't try. I'm gonna play a song that has like people from all over the world. I like listening to people rapping in other fucking languages. It's very cool, I will tell you. That's how I met that, and that's how I found a lot of the artists that I like from around the world. Of course, I was a huge KRS-One fan. Everybody used to always say, well, we'll see. Yeah, I met someone in the neighborhood who owns a nonprofit, and we're going to work together. We're going to do some videos on YouTube and LinkedIn. Sorry if I'm shaking. The filter. Actually, this guy has good music. I listen to some of his other music. Son E. Hey, guys.
Peace and one love. And what language? Oh, Italy. I've been to Italy. Doesn't Shoe say Star Wars? This guy's from Bosnia. Hi, honey. I like this guy. His language sounds awesome. I like listening to all the languages. Singapore. Hey. That's the only part I know. Hey. India. La 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 la. This guy's pretty good too. Portugal. I've listened to some of their other music. Like, I literally I've spent so much time in fucking bed that I've literally looked at all the artists on here that I like and listened to their music. Like, I listened to the guy from Japan a lot. He has other songs that are funny. He has funny music, but really good music too. I also like to hear what they talk about in other countries, you're like, what is their issue, because a lot of countries, they talk about shit that's real, whereas people in America don't always live the real life in music, at least not mainstream music. Yeah, well, we know where mainstream music is going. Wales. The only chick. Yakko. Huh. That girl is so Jeremy's type. Sorry. I do think it's true. It's because the language sounds so different. Like, there's extra components to it. You know what I mean? Konnichiwa. He's he's like a mainstream artist. He does like a lot of pop music. I think a lot of girls like him. Babyface. Egypt. Hey, how you doing, honey? She's making my bed. Thank you. I don't even know why I still. Oh, this pillow. I think this pillow inside. Oh no, it's that one. Never mind. This says Lyme disease awareness or something, but I used a different pillow. Sorry. Yeah, barely. I'm in a lot of pain, and it's really hard to keep going. There's Cynthia's type right there. I know she thinks he's cute. I pay attention to my girls' types, apparently. He looks like he could be a relative of mine, the way my family has a really fair skin. Which part were you worried about? Because I honestly don't really care. I care about yours, but I don't care about other interpretations of me watching me dying in pain, because the thing is that if you've never seen it before, so you should be worried. There is. I don't have help with the things that I need, and Yeah, I try to ignore it. Even if I'm like, if people want to like judge or say, oh, you did this, that, and the other thing. Like, if I'm sick and I'm in pain and I'm having neurological issues and I'm struggling to breathe and think, people can think what they want, but I don't want you to worry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that that really is helpful to my narrative that people are trying to create, but thank you. I think maybe people just need to stop coming in here if they don't understand that when I'm struggling to breathe and my oxygen is I think maybe I just shouldn't talk to anybody ever again. I don't know. It just seems like it's a waste of my fucking time because every time I talk to somebody, they always misinterpret what I'm saying because I already, even right now, speaking in a totally normal way, I sound agitated, but you can't. You can't possibly know, you know? And if I'm yelling, there's a reason because I'm literally being left to die by myself without any guidance. And all they spend their time on is trying to create narratives about me. I fucking hate this song. Don't even make it. Don't even, dude. You're not even allowed. Oh, no, it's not this song. It's Chris Webby doing. But I don't like this song so much that I'm not even going to listen to his cover over on top of it. Fucking stupid. Sorry, it's not funny. I don't listen to Logic, but I don't think he's bad. Okay, shut up. Join your Lucas. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's not about that. I'm sorry. I'm just irritated that it's like no matter what you do, they don't fucking listen. Sometimes I like Hobson and sometimes I don't. Do you think we should wash the blankets or maybe do you think you can get me an extra, like one of the extra ones? And then I should probably wash it because I know it's dirty. Because it does look kind of dirty, huh? I'm just afraid I won't get it back. That's why I never wash them. Yeah, it's rushing off. That's not what I was trying to say. Goddamn, I need to start fixing this drum before I start looting everybody in the fucking building, eh? Good thing I don't stand up too much. Ugh, so much better. See how much better it looks? It's behind the bed, huh?
Yeah, I picked it up.
You know that her birthday is. Just talk to her son, you know what I mean? And just tell him how much she loves him. That's it. I'm hot. Oh, my fan. I feel like shit every minute of every day. And if I'm like this, do they really think that sending me to the emergency room is the appropriate response? Like, if someone's actively dying and you're in a nursing home where that's literally their job, I'm not really understanding. I gotta get my oxygen back on. I'm really... The fact that I have no respiratory therapist, does that not seem like it might be the reason that nobody knows what's going on? Because don't they check on people daily and shit or something? Because I don't get checked on at all with this. And you can tell how much worse it is because I'm gasping mid-sentence now. Like, or the end of that sentence. But that was a short sentence. You know what? Remember how I always used to say, to be fair? And Jeremy goes, to be fair. Now I fucking hear it in my head every time I say to be fair. To be fair. I don't know. Oh, damn, you a mean-ass motherfucker. Let's listen to something a little more positive, eh? I really like this one. I want to get that hat, but I don't like hats, so I'm not going to. But I like it. It just says, don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip.
Are you okay? You want to get back in bed?
Yeah, I'm just going to lay down.
Okay.
What's this? Wait, this is not what I'm looking for. This is it's Jeremy's bear shirt. Is there anyone who can give that to him later? I don't want to keep showing up in my freaking I don't want to keep seeing it over and over again. Did they take the bear? Okay, good. All the stupid little things that represent him. I think it's hilarious when I'm in the hallway when these freaking nurses act like they're fucking victims because they have to hear what I have to say. I'm like, bro, do you know, like, you're brand new. You're going to be, like, crying in, like, fucking 2 fucking months, I guarantee you. Most of these people, I can tell, like, when they're not going to make it. Hi, honey. Look how bad I got, like, fucked up skin. Oh, my God. I can't go to the ball. He's never going to fall in love with me now. I wanted to go to the ball. Just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's true. The Bay Area is fucking... I'm super excited about some of the people I've met in the community. That woman, she's gonna come meet us. You should be with, like, you should hang out with her too, because she's from the community. So if anything ever happens to me, like, she'll still, like, stay in touch with, like, you and other people here because she wants to help. And then there's an organization, which is a pretty big organization in Monterey, and they're literally helping us, but not telling anybody. Like, they're not even they're just doing it to help. They don't care if people know who they are. Yeah. That I like about them. And they still are nice and still offer to bring stuff when we need it, or just say, hey, what do you need, you know? I asked for cute stuff for girls so they feel cute. I said, if you feel good and you feel taken care of and you feel cute, you feel healthier. It's just a fact. Hi, honey. Are you calling me a hoe or are you trying to say hi? No, someone said hoe, but I think they were trying to say hi. It's all right. I actually think it looks cooler over there with that pillow. I actually think the pillow separate from the blanket makes it look better. Like, it makes it, like, tie the room together a little bit. I can't wait to get your thing for that side of the room. I can't believe how everything is completely manipulated and fucked up. And then they literally sent another referral out. So you think it's the problem is the doctors, or do you think it's you not talking to the doctors? It's okay, honey. I had a feeling. I had a feeling you weren't calling me a hoe. All the other smokers. Here, smokers, don't break your cigarettes now. Honey, it's they don't result. Like, I did meet with someone who's awesome, but exactly, and they're acting like I should go to a new doctor when I've expressed many times that I'm too sick to keep going places, and they're saying that I have to keep the same pain doctor even though they already told me they were going to take over and do something that actually works. Nobody wants to take care of my pain, but that's fucking inhumane, and I'm fucking suffering. And I may seem okay for a second, but does it not sound like it's getting worse? Okay. And then what do I do when I can't talk? Because they already don't listen. Sorry, I can't.
It's just like standing there and exchanging looks.
Sorry, I was cleaning my face off.
You okay for now?
Alright. Oh yeah, this song's fun.
It bothers me that people who have it's no more worse than mine, and they treat everybody differently like than me. I'm literally can barely move, and I can do less than a lot of these people, and just because they have something that they're familiar with, they'll acknowledge it, even though my disease is fucking awful, and they act like it's not. I try to explain to them that when you think about Lyme disease in terms of, if you think about things like HIV, right? I am in the AIDS portion. It's Lyme AIDS, or if you want to go talk to a scientist about it, they have different names. When it comes to official names, like when I tell you things, you might not be able to read them and Google them, but it's because I talk to the scientists about this shit. So if I'm talking to doctors, scientists, and the people in the front of research, and I'm saying something, I'm not saying it like because I'm just making it up. I would never just make something up. When I'm getting it from a motherfucking like doctor, like I don't understand why people think it's weird to say. No, I'm actually helping, right? But I'm not. I'm just a pain in the ass, right? I'm just faking it. I'm here because I like it, and clearly I'm a lesbian and I just want showers with women. And I couldn't get it any other way, apparently. Trust me, if I wanted to get a shower with a woman, it would be really easy. I have a few women in particular that it would be pretty easy. People are stupid. They just like think that, like, number one, it's easy for women to get sex. Number two, it's easy for women to get drugs. Why would I come here for either of those things? Thank you very much. I don't care. Like, you can be fucking 1,000,000 pounds and be a woman, and it's still easy to get fucking pussy. I mean, get a dick. It's not hard. I like this song. He's all vibing. Have you heard Mac Miller at all? This one, he's just vibing, flowing on it. I don't understand why you're doing the most. You're nothing without it. Bring down. How you feeling today? Today you get your little electronic lighter thing. Yeah, it's coming before 2 o'clock. In the next few hours it'll be here. And that little thing so you can hold your cigarette in it. It was really cheap. But it's good for you because you could literally hold it and your hand will move and you're crushed it. You know what I mean? I've seen it happen. It'll save you money. And I'll probably give one to Albert if he's good. Just kidding. I know, hun, but when you do, it'll make a difference. Get up out of my shade. It's crazy how I can barely notice that your head was shaved on that side now. It's weird. I mean, it's because it grew in enough where it just doesn't even look different than the other side. That's good, I guess. Sorry. I wrote a really mean letter to mean, but then I edited it to be it not mean and not mean, just true, towards one of the administrators who tried to yell at me for going in the dining room. Oh, I opened the door and she said, "You're disrupting everyone." I had not even opened my mouth yet. And every time I tried to talk, she would literally talk over me and go, "Nope, nope, nope." That's all they ever do. That is abuse. I am not a fucking prisoner. You are not a prison guard. You are not a motherfucking warden. You do not have the education or the experience or the authority to talk to me like that. I pay you, bitch. Calm the fuck down. Sit your fucking tits down. Shh. Nobody wants to hear from you. That's how I feel. And I wrote it way differently, though. I wrote it professionally.
Make a little bit more noise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how I said it. There's multiple letters. I wrote a letter to, and I met a man who trains these people. And guess what? He's a Pantera fan and a Metallica fan. Of course, Pantera being my favorite and hers being Metallica. And he literally told us, the guy who works here, he literally told us that he just went to a show with both bands. And we were like, I was like, okay, you're cool. You're all right. And then yeah, he's sweet. And then he's a grandpa already. I was like, damn, no way. No, shut up. You're like my age. Shut up. Don't be saying that to me. You're my age. I know. I can't. Anyway, he read everything on the door. I told him about the different things I'm doing within the nursing home community, the Lyme community. And there's something else that I did today. I don't remember. I just connect people because Networking is a big part of, if you work in like the social work or social action area, you are networking with other people who are like you, other people who want to do the same things that you do. In fact, if you've seen the letter that was written about me most recently on LinkedIn, it was written by a person from the neighborhood, and she's going to come here and help, and she's going to help me find someone who can come in person to help me. And I did it all by myself, and none of this was what the people here wanted me to do. The thing is that if you're going to refuse to help me, I'm going to find ways for you to have to help me, because if it's your job and you're getting paid, it's been years. I've lost years of my life that I can't get back sitting around waiting for someone to help me. And in the end, I'm just going to end up dying painfully, and it doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter to them. It does not affect them. So, and I told him, I said, when you leave this weekend and you enjoy everything that entire weekend, I am still sitting here in the same exact spot, looking at the same motherfucking clock that you are going to let go and go and go until I fucking die, right? Or are you just waiting until I'm so sick that I have to leave and then you'll refill my room? Yeah, I'm not a real person. By the way, if you do that, the news will be here right away. Oh, and if not right away, I promise other things will happen. The police report went through for him, so pretty soon something might happen. I'd be interested in seeing. We'll hear about it. My ex.
Oh.
And I didn't, and he should, like, I didn't say all the things. I only said the things that affect me. Like, he can go do illegal shit all he wants. But the illegal shit that is stealing my stuff, no. I love this song.
Tell me that I get her high, cause an angel's supposed to fly. I ain't asking why no more. No, take it if it's mine now. Stay inside the lines, it ain't 2009 no more. Yeah, I know what's behind that door. Okay, you gotta jump in and swim. Yeah. The light was dim and this life is sin. Every day I wake up.
Hi, Rissa. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
I don't have a dog, but that's alright with me.
Boston.
Nice and easy to the flight.
I was just talking about my friends who live in Boston, and 2 of them passed away from overdoses. They were sister and brother. They lived with us when we were kids because their dad was Hell's Angels guy, and I guess he unalived some people. And I've talked to him on Facebook before, while but Kayleen, she was like 5 when I met her, and like she's the one who died first. And I talked to her brother because they were inseparable since they were little, and he had an overdose like 3 months later. And the only person left, there's only one sibling left. Anyway, it's sad. I talk to their mom sometimes. She gets it. I lost my sister of addiction too. Hey, Savannah. My sister's birthday's in 2 days. She didn't even make 40. Big enough to bury my soul. Weight of the world, I gotta carry my own. These songs I can carry home. Right here when you're scared and alone. Aww. Never gotta worry. I ain't never in a hurry. Even look at this, he's so 30 and the time is running low. When your heart get cold, see what's behind all them unturned stones. And I'm a pro when it comes to my job. But really, I'm just trying to start believing in God. Now when it gets hard, I don't panic, I don't sound the alarm. Cause I don't need to lie no more. Nowadays all I do is shine, take a breath and leave my mind. And she don't cry no more. She tell me that I get her high, cause I hello, are those new headphones? I ain't asking why. Ooh, are those expensive, nice? There's a cute. They're cute though. I know what's behind that door. Okay, I don't need to lie no more.
I have a question. For anyone who has security here, so can you move your mic? No, you can't. stand on it. I barely had weight on it because I couldn't get it out. And they told me to walk on it. You're not supposed to be walking on it because it's pain, whatever. And people are telling me walk on it. I'm not walking on the
I didn't hear the
horse.
beginning. Hold on. I'm gonna
Are you
mute myself. I think it's because the headphones. I can't hear you very well. I could put my face up. Oh, it's still quiet. Are they unplugged or? Sorry, hen. I want to hear you.
How you expect me to
Oh, it's lagging for me for some reason. Maybe it's. Yeah. Oh, I get it. That's what I always do when I always put it on my. I do that all the time. I block the speaker all the time. Yeah, we were just having a hard time hearing you. I want to know what you're saying, but I just have a hard time hearing.
No, but I'm saying I
Oh,
had
there
a
you go.
charging horse this morning, and then they expect me to walk on it. I barely could get it out. So how you expect me to walk? You're not supposed to be walking on it. Am I
You
correct?
know your body. You feel it. They don't. So yeah.
Yeah. So nobody understands what I'm saying when I'm speaking. I said,
Are they just
So,
telling you to like tough it out or?
no, because she said, just walk on it. How are you supposed to walk on a Charlie horse? You can't barely.
No, I'm screaming when I got those. I can't
Yeah,
walk. I'm
me
too busy
too.
screaming.
No, me too. But I can send you the video.
You were screaming? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
because nobody understands. Yeah, I can't barely get it out. How you expect me to walk on it?
It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. The Charlie horse hurts. Why do you expect me to walk on my legs?
Yeah, I usually I'll literally
No,
like count
no,
the
I'm saying,
seconds that goes away.
I'm saying, because I'm trying to explain. You can't walk on a Charlie horse. How you expect me to walk?
Usually I have to wait for a while until it goes away.
Exactly. You have to wait, and it's because of dehydration.
Oh, I guess that's oh, you know what? Good point. That's probably part of why it's happening to me so much, huh? Because I'm throwing up water. Sorry, you just made
So
me think.
what do you want me to do? Just scream my head off?
Just do it. Everybody else does.
Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm
Just be
saying.
like, this is my new thing. Ah!
But I get in trouble.
I know.
I get in trouble for that. But they
Because
don't.
they know you're capable of controlling it. That's why.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's funny to think about.
No, but I'm not gonna.
But if you hurt and something hurts you, it's okay to respond to it. That's the thing that makes me crazy.
Look, I can send you the video right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Why was someone videotaping? Oh yeah, and our pillow, the pillow that I got from Crystal's bed that says "Scream Here" and it's a pillow. It's so perfect. I'm sorry, I'm easily amused. Like I watched the video of Crystal singing "It's a Hard Knock Life" like 100 times. I show it to everybody. I'm like, look, I just wasn't expecting you to sing.
Why, Dad?
It made my day and my week, apparently month, however long it will last for me to keep getting excited about it. I think Savannah's sending me something. Oh my God, when she first got on, I couldn't hear anything she was saying. I was like, what is this weird video? Oh, I know what it is. Never mind.
What I'm saying, I sent it to you.
Okay, do you want me to look at it now or wait? Marley.
Lauren.
Yeah. Did you want me to look at it right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, and I was watching a video explain. No, I was watching a video and screaming releases dopamine. Giving a hug releases dopamine for 8 seconds. So screaming is good in a way.
I didn't actually. Actually, you know what? It does release energy. Like,
No, because it releases dopamine.
well, that too. There's so many different things that it does for you, and opens your throat chakra or whatever. Like, if you know, I don't know all about that stuff as much as other people do, you know, but I do know there are benefits. The same way that swearing helps with pain, and like, you know,
But when I said, cause no, because she was saying you're screeching. What do you want me to do? Like, I'm not gonna.
you'd be like, did you want me to do it in a different octave, a different tone, a song perhaps?
Exactly. I can.
You scream and be like, oh. I can't even do it. Damn it. Without my oxygen, I'm all, oh. That was the Little Mermaid.
Good luck
Actually-
when I
What'd you say? Well, at least we're laughing about it, right? I know, right? Sorry, people have no idea who I'm responding to when I don't tell you who I'm responding to, huh? I do that all the time. It's probably very confusing. Sorry, guys. My skin is being really weird. This usually happens when I'm dehydrated or if I'm like not very well nourished.
I send you a video as well.
Oh, now I know it. Now I see it. The last one, I was like, I have no idea where she sent it, but I didn't get anything.
You can watch it.
Okay, I'll be back.
It's okay to laugh. I don't care. I'm always laughing at myself. You know? At the end of the day, because people are so stupid.
That's so true too, and that's probably the hug thing. It was talking about how important it is. I think about that here because so many people here don't have family members and don't.
Look,
have,
I don't even have. I just found out my family's going to Sweden without me.
Really.
Okay, look. How
That
am I
makes
supposed to
sense.
face my fear on the airplane if I don't go on the airplane? How is that? How did they expect me to face my fear of flying?
Well, and it's a good experience for you to have and be part of the family. I think that is a little hurtful. I can't even imagine how you feel. I'm sorry. Honey.
And
That's-
I'm stuck here with a bunch of idiots that don't know shit. At the end of the day.
I can't. I don't want to laugh at that. But this is funny the way you said it.
No, because
You're hanging out with me too much.
no, but I'm saying no because
I'm just teasing you. I'm teasing. You're totally valid to say it. I'm just laughing because of the
No,
way.
because people are stupid because when I'm explaining to people don't know what I'm.
Well, and look, you are not being confusing at all. Like,
Oh yes, it is because I'm.
you might be confused,
mentally-
but you aren't. I'm just
mentally
saying you're doing a
retarded,
great
you know?
job explaining it. That's all I was saying is you're doing a great job explaining, and they should be able to understand it.
But
from
they
that.
don't care. They don't fucking care.
Yeah, I relate to that very much so.
Look, they told me just walk on it. I said I can't walk on it. I'm stuck.
Is it gone now though?
Yeah, but I'm saying this morning. How you expect me to walk on it? Look, as my friend said, don't walk on it. You
Just
can't
come
walk
up
on
with
it.
tons of new sarcastic things to say every time they say stuff like that.
No,
Be like,
no.
sure, let me. No, I don't know. I love to do stuff like that. Just
I love sarcasm. That's my sense of humor.
I know. I feel like some people too. I feel bad because some people will come and they have like English as a second language and they won't understand some of the sayings I'm saying, which totally makes sense because I wouldn't know the sayings in a different country, you know.
Well, I know Swedish.
How far
You know-
away is Sweden from Norway?
Good morning. Good morning is like god morgon in Swedish.
I only know how to say Merry Christmas in Norwegian, and it is God Jul.
God
that's
jul.
easy.
Yeah, it's Swedish too.
Oh, the same thing?
Yeah.
I used to know dog commands, but then their dog passed away and I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't remember that anymore.
No, I'm saying, how you expect me to walk on it? And I will say something to my therapist next week or whatever if she ever calls me back.
I think in a simple way when someone says stuff like that is like
Because
that I do is I'm like,
no, honestly, I think that people take it the wrong way because I can be funny, but I can be serious at the same time and joke around at the same time.
yeah, and
And
sometimes
people
people
don't. And then it goes out the other year and don't listen. They don't listen. Goes out the other year, and people get offended because they know. They
And
know
it's-
what I know what I'm saying. 100%, I understand what people are saying, but for
it's easy to dismiss you because that's what's
exactly this
probably
is
good.
what it is. Dismiss. No, crap over.
And the thing is that like the things you're saying, they're all valid. And the thing
No,
about
it's not,
it is
because people think I'm mentally retarded. Even though they're not gonna say, but I know what they are thinking.
people have an automatic assumption when they see someone in a wheelchair or they see someone with a physical disability. And they make
Exactly.
assumptions. How the hell are you going to know what's going on in their brain? That doesn't
Exactly.
make any sense
So
to me
don't,
whatsoever.
look, don't judge a book
Yeah.
by its cover because you don't know what they can think and you don't know what they go through every fucking day.
Yep. And I relate, and I've never had to go through this before. So I know it's new, but when it comes to like the way people were like marginalizing me and like shutting me down and not listening
I'm
to
always gonna shut down now because I don't know who to trust anymore. And you expect me to talk about how I feel.
you know.
No.
And it's all about when you feel comfortable too. Like
I'm not gonna feel comfortable. Trust me, I'm not gonna feel comfortable in group homes.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna feel comfortable. I never will.
It's always going to feel like not a home in some. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not. Look, a group home is not a home. Look, I just had to go.
It's a shelter for.
Look,
it's
I
like
literally had to go somewhere that I didn't want to because we were dropping someone off, and and then you have to. Oh no, I don't have to go because
but
they
then
have
there's
to.
no one to be with you, right? If
They
you
have. It's like a babysitting job. It's so fucking bullshit.
that would feel extremely.
And you know why? I want to go home. So why are you doing this to me? So I can't go home and I see her going home. That's not fair.
Yeah, I wish they could recognize that the
People
issues.
don't recognize what I'm
they're-
saying.
Yeah.
People don't recognize because I speak loud and talk loud. That's what they did. People think I'm yelling at them. I'm not yelling.
I think they need to listen to the substance of what you're saying. And that's the
But-
thing is you'll say something and it reminds me of me where you're saying something and then by the time they don't listen. And then by the time they're doing something that really triggers me, then I get mad and then they're like, oh my God, you're so awful. Oh my God. look at you."
Exactly.
And
That's
I'm
how
like-
I feel.
And I'm
And I'm
like, well,
okay.
if you just listen to me the hundreds of times I told you nicely, you know? So I do understand that feeling of frustration and like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, but it is true. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not happy. I'm not gonna be happy until I fucking move out of this place. At the end of the day, I have no one to talk to.
I know. And like in real life is a totally different feeling. I know.
And look, I didn't want to go this morning, but I had to because they have to be in Major or whatever in a certain amount of numbers Who cares then about the numbers? I don't care. I'm not
Well,
going.
they can get fired, but it's stupid because it is kind of like
I
you know.
don't care. I want to go home now. Look, look what you did to me this morning. That makes me go.
I gasped at the same time as drinking. That's what I get scared of. Sometimes stuff gets stuck in my lungs and I have to cough it out. Fun.
So I don't know what to do. This is I feel like I'm literally broken to pieces and I'm so upset.
I wonder if there's like an organization or nonprofit out there that would be like able to help with advocacy for people who, like, I don't even know, like, you're in a tough spot. It's a tough spot to be
And I
in.
feel like going into like foster care at this point.
Well, like for like, but I don't. I mean, does that exist for like if you're older and you're disabled?
Yeah,
Is that,
yeah, it actually is. Look, I can.
and that's a hard one. God, the systems are so broken that it's not really. It's more like keeping us housed. And she's in a similar situation to myself, where like if we're disabled or sick or something, we're not able to be in the community if we're stuck in these places. And they make it more so that you get more and more stuck. You're more and more institutionalized, more and more not used to the outside world, more and more PTSD. You know, it's a like this cycle that keeps getting worse, whether or not the people are good or not who are using it. The people who organize it are not good. You know what I mean? Like, it's rough. But that's why this movie is so important. It has some, I know it's not exactly group homes, but it is about nursing homes, which will affect group homes. The rules, the changes, the things that we need to see change are going to need to change within all of these systems. Within the group home system, within the nursing home system, within
This
the
is what I'm
hospitals.
saying. Yes, I looked it up. Look up foster care in New York State. 'Cause
I actually want to do a bunch of reading on that now that you told me about it. So I'm going to take some time in a little bit. Maybe I can call you on the phone or something.
No, but I'm saying, you're not gonna make me stand. You're not gonna make me go wherever I don't want to go because every time when people drop people off, just in general, I want to go home. That's not fair to me.
Well, yeah, and you have to watch things like that's kind of like how I felt watching Jeremy get care, and I didn't. It's like watching something that you don't have.
This is what I'm saying. People don't. Look what you did this morning. Now I want to go home. Cause I will keep saying I want to go home.
Is it that you felt like they did not give you choices?
No,
And-
they always do this because we have to be in a certain amount of numbers
Yeah.
in the house, which is bullshit.
It's tough how those rules they affect your everyday
Fucking-
life.
It's fucked up. Like I'm not gonna lie how I feel. You can't tell me what to do. It's not like I'm doing anything.
Well, and you're missing out on some of the fun, like exciting things. So
But I don't.
But you're still
Apparently, I'm not
young.
anybody. I'm worthless in a way sometimes.
I know how it can feel like that when people don't listen to what you're saying.
But people don't listen to me.
So it feels like invisible. Like I know for me, I feel invisible. I feel like I'm not even there. Like when they act like I'm not there. That's what
I
I
don't know.
relate.
It's like,
I know what that.
and then look, my therapist told me right now, she can see it that I've been shutting down because it has to be doing with the house situation. How you expect me to talk how I feel and then people don't, you know?
Do you have a backyard or anything?
No, it's like I don't want to go out there. You know, I don't
I'm
want to
just
do
wondering, 'cause it would be
anything in
nice
this
to get
house.
yourself separated from them for like a minute. That's what I was wondering. Just it's nice to be outside and be away from people sometimes, and maybe the screaming and stuff.
No, it's not. It's not like that.
Oh,
You still can hear screaming
oh.
from
You're like never
outside.
mind.
You know,
Actually, we can remember when we were outside and then you could hear the Jeremy and that girl yelling at each other. I'm like, yep, we can hear that stuff too. I'm sorry that it feels so trapped. I don't know if that's the right word. Trapped.
It is being
You feel
locked
trapped.
up in the institution.
Yeah. And it's hard to start your adult life out like that because the freedom part is missing. I know that. I'm so sorry. I wish that I knew. I know that somebody is going to see you and somebody out there is going to know what to do, and you just have to keep pushing. That's how I feel.
Look, I'm only in my 20s and I'm stuck in the group home.
I know, honey. I'm so sorry. I can't hug you, but if you have your little sloth, or is it a sloth? Yeah, sloth, right? I'm sorry.
No.
It is hard because she just sent me a video about how hugs are so essential and important to feeling safe and having good feelings. And I feel like it is true of a lot of people in group homes and in nursing homes that they lack physical hugs and affection. And
They don't care. They can go home at them. They don't want to. They can go home and then they can leave, and never show up.
so they lack the ability to see your perspective, like being here. Like the same with me is they don't see it because they get to leave. They don't feel it. But there's a lot of people in here who care about you, and I know that they always ask me and want to do stuff, and the only thing I can ever, it's hard to know what to say. I just say, things that just get you distracted, right? Things that, but essentially I wish there was an advocate who could like come in and help represent what you need, and what you feel, and
They don't care.
because you deserve to be heard.
No.
I know it doesn't feel like it, but you do. And I think probably, I think part of, being abandoned and everything, and then it's gonna feel bad, and I'm so sorry. None of that had anything to do with your worth. None of that had anything to do with Savannah. It had everything to do with Savannah's family. I just want you to know that you didn't do anything, and I know you know that. It's just hard to remember that when people are treating
Yes,
you.
I did do stuff. Like, people say, oh, you did stuff in the past.
What is it?
People say I do stuff in the past, and they talk about the past, Like,
But also those things that those were responses to what you went through. And that's the thing is, it was an unfair situation. You got frustrated. You are not like some criminal or some badly behaved person. That's not at all what's going on. And if they try to guilt trip you, just
it is guilt tripping.
yeah, try to remember, what happened to you was not your fault. And for them to respond that way was also not your fault. And I'm so sorry. It's so unfair. And really, there's nothing that you can say when something's unfair. You can't say, it's better. Like, it is unfair. And I'm just validating that it's really unfair. Sorry, honey. Does your dad ever offer any, like, emotional support?
No, they don't. They don't care. They actually do care, but they don't. Oh, they say go out to program, go out to do stuff. I can't go out all the time.
Well, also, you can't
I
pay
don't want to go.
they can't pay somebody else to spend time with you instead of them. That's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
and if they're going on a trip and they don't bring you, the thing is that's, I can't even believe, that's so hurtful. I'm so sorry. But you know what? Maybe I wish.
wonder why my therapist is right. I'm going downhill.
There's a way like the thing that I believe is that it's okay to just cry and like let it all out and then feel like you're gonna give up and then pull it back and try again.
Look, they just told me. Look, they just told me last week. Oh, you can't be out there when you're crying because you're disturbing other people.
Yeah, that's a little unfair too. I kind of, because they try to put me in my room.
They are going way too far for this bullshit.
Also,
At
you
the
live
meeting.
there, and if you're crying, it's a regular emotion. And if everybody else is allowed to scream and stuff, why you're not like, it's not something that you can like be like, okay, I'm just not going to feel like this anymore. So you have to hide in the room and be alone. Yeah, that's a little
Exactly.
bit.
That's how I feel. Like
Yeah, that
I'm
seems like
just
a little
masking
isolating.
how I feel.
It's possible that they don't really have training to know that they're doing that, you know? Like they don't know that they're
That's
isolating you. I'm sorry. And you know, the thing is that you absolutely understand all of this. That's like the hard part, right? But you do understand that it's not you, right?
yes, it is because my family always says me because I didn't get along with my family, so they just put me in the group of why are they adopting me and then placing me in the group of men's abandonment issues?
And the reasoning is even worse because it's very much punishing you instead of the person that actually needs to be punished. That's something that it's up to you whether you feel comfortable talking about it too. But it's not you, it's him. It's not you. Do you want to maybe talk about it another time, or do you? It's a hard one. But I strongly believe that it's for them to hold you responsible for how you behave when nobody's listening to you over and over again about something so serious. I think it's a pretty severe abuse, actually. Sorry, maybe I don't want to call them out on that, but I feel like it's pretty bad. But when do you talk to the therapist again? You went yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? Thursdays, I believe. Someone is sending you some hugs.
I had a fucking bathroom like and the turning horse, right? And they told me to stand on it. I barely couldn't stand on it. Look, and Belle said, "Do not stand on it." How you expect me to get it out? I couldn't get it out. I'm like, I was stuck, and then people.
You know, and then when there's multiple things
I'm
going on,
not even talking. This is why I don't talk to anyone because
I wonder if I
I'm
should.
stuck, so I can't get it out. And then
I'm just muting it because I don't know what they're going to talk about. And I just wanted her to have privacy if they end up talking about something. Not that I don't care, but she's with somebody right now. So that's good. The thing is there's multiple things going on. So please don't assume that it's just her leg. When you're traumatized and you're in a situation like this, it's like being re-traumatized every freaking day, especially the reason that she left, which Mona, if you're on my Facebook, you can message me privately. I know she doesn't mind telling her story. It's just hard to, in the moment when you're just thinking about something else, it's hard to think about other things too, you know? So it was not a fair situation at all. And I get frustrated not being able to do anything about it. But I know that's probably how people feel with me too, right? They can't do anything. But, you know, whether you realize it or not, even just listening to somebody cry is valuable because they need to get it out, right? And that's why I say, like, people act like Savannah doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm like, why the hell would you even say that? Have you ever listened? Like, she actually understands so much. And the problem is that when you're treated like you're not valuable and it's just constantly in every action, it eventually stays in here. And that's what I was telling the guy last night. Because they were doing the inspection and everything. I told him, I said, look, I hear their words before I hear my own thoughts. And I'm sure that's what's happening with her too, because with when family makes us feel rejected, and that's the people that we feel the most like we're supposed to be with, you know. It can be super damaging. And I mean, it can lead to addictions. It can lead to like other bad relationships. And it's important, like, and Savannah's taking the initiative to do the work. But if nobody else around her is, it's hard. And it's the same kind of thing that's happening with me, where I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, but nobody's responding to it because it's easier not to. But here's the thing, it's also easier to take care of someone before they get really bad and so traumatized that they can't leave and they can't talk to anybody. If you don't deal with an issue, it gets worse. Just like the abuse issue here, they let it get worse. They let the cyberbullying get to the point where now we have no idea how to fix it. Except for I've called the news, and I actually probably need to call them again, but I am trying to find a way to contact the mayor. I've got several people involved, and I'm doing a lot, and people can't see it. Anyway, it has nothing to do with Savannah. I was just saying that because she's gone and I had extra time. They're probably nervous about our room not passing inspection, but they can't expect it when we just moved. Oh, wait, did they move him before the inspection for a reason? I wonder. Do you know they're acting like they're my goddamn saviors now? They're like, oh, we moved him and helped you out because he was so mean to you. Right, that's why you told the police that I was threatening him? Actually, he's threatened me, but whatever. And he's actually, I don't know, a criminal. So it's interesting. I've never actually done anything criminal, never been arrested, and don't fucking glorify it like everybody in this building. I think it's stupid to glorify something like that. Why don't you glorify the idea that people listen to each other, accept each other, and don't disrespect each other?
Even then, y'all don't worry nothing. And I like to give a shout out to my niggas with the game plan. And shout out to my niggas with escape plans. 20 bands, rain dance. We can eat the rain chicken, we can make plans. Pockets loaded, rockin' loaded, killers, rockin' rollers. Time to go, lock, stop it, smoking barrels.
Sorry, no. It's actually pretty nice right now. How are you feeling, Crystal? Jillian asked, how are you feeling?
Fine.
She said, fine. That's kind of hard, huh? Well, we're in the trial and error period. If you want, I can get rid of this table and just not use the table. But my problem is that I'm constantly doing something on it, and I can move my bed back, but I'm not. I don't know. Nothing is this is not organized for me. It's organized for like a couple. So I need to like get a bunch of the stuff out of here. But I just feel like because my lungs are shutting down, it might not matter that much right now. Sorry. But hey, you get first dibs if anything happens. I know she's not interested in that. See, Jeremy, on the other hand, would have been like talking about all the stuff that he wants. He didn't even care if I lived or died. Well, that's exciting. Plot twist. Plot twist, he was evil. Just kidding. I still want him to be okay medically. You know, and his kids deserve the best, so he needs to better himself. I don't like this song. Okay, can't you, like, does this song really have to be this bad? Yeah, I'm sure he has a roommate, but I don't go over there. I'm sure it's someone who will never speak to him, and he's far away from everybody. What?
They don't.
They don't talk?
No.
How do you know?
I've been lying there.
Does he talk?
No. They don't.
Is he okay? Like, does he seem like dead or what? Like gone? Yeah. Well, I'm glad that that's what he wanted this whole time. That's what he gets. It's interesting though, it's not like they're asking him for a drug test. Also, if they're going to take him out for a cigarette, don't you think they should warn me? Given they'd have to go out that door, right? They don't give a fuck about me. They literally don't care. The woman who ruined my life, it's been a year since that bitch lied and said that I fucking hurt her or something. Meanwhile, she's allowed to sleep with the fucking president. Like, that's disgusting. I also publicly said his name online. I don't give a fuck. Because I want the fucking real Norteños to come have a conversation with him about bullying a dying woman. And if anything happens out of that, that's his own fucking fault for fucking claiming shit. But maybe the police should listen to me, because I keep trying to tell the police about the criminal activities here. They're going to act like it's not real and like I'm making it up, or do they happen to know for a fact that it is real because they're all protecting Norteños? Got it. I'm just some dumb white girl. I guess I don't understand anything about the streets. Except I worked in a shelter in San Jose, and none of those men treated me the way that these people treat me. And are these old, like, from what I understand is that all of the people that I know, they're not technically supposed to do that. So why are you doing that so openly and publicly? And then you're fucking with a homie's fucking girl, which I guess full blown, you can abuse the fuck out of me now because he didn't protect me then. Of course he's not going to protect me now. Anyway, this shit's bullshit. I never wanted to be drawn into their ghetto bullshit. There's a few people here that are wonderful, but unfortunately, they have to play the game, and so I don't trust anyone, because if I see people interacting with people that literally are keeping me from getting medical care, I'm sorry, it's a wrap. I don't trust you. I don't trust any of these people. I see who they hang out with. I see who they talk to. They don't care, but at least now, well, they said, I think palliative care comes from somewhere else. So that means some outside source has to help me. But I'm very concerned that I'm going to die or end up in the hospital before then. And they don't have any sense of urgency. They have been fucking around with me with this hospice thing for months. But they don't have, did you know, Allison, did you know that I haven't had a respiratory therapist this entire time and I still don't? And they lie to me. Here's the thing, they lie to me, but then they go online and say stuff online. Is that what's happening? Except for now, the respiratory therapist came up to me and she said, can you teach me a little bit about Lyme disease? And I told her about a couple movies to watch. Bye, Savannah, I love you, honey. She pops off when she's having a hard time, I think. And I'm just gonna text her real quick. I just always have to tell Savannah when I get off, when she gets off or she's upset, if I get off, I text her and I ask her, I say, text me and I will get offline and call you. And I usually, when she comes online, if she starts to cry, just the first thing, you want to get offline and call. I don't ever want her. Like, here's the thing. She and I are both highly aware of how emotion brings people in trolls. However, we are both very in tune with our emotions, and we recognize that they're actually worthy of some sort of conversation, especially with the PTSD. So the value of seeing and understanding someone going through it is much stronger than the value of hiding everything. Yes, and people some of you know what's happened to her and some of you don't. But if you know what's happened to her, then you know damn well that she doesn't deserve anything she's going through. So I want everybody who can to please, if you don't follow her, go to her page. If you do, every time she posts something, say something. Please respond. This is her way of communicating with the world. okay? And she is stuck in a bad situation, and I don't know if it's conservatorship, I don't know exactly, but she deserves, and she is so intelligent and she is so on point with all of these things. It's like she's a psychology major, I swear to God. That's why I always tell her, I'm like, you're smart, because I have my degree in psychology and she understands like everything I say. Yeah. So don't judge a book by its cover. Oh, there she is. Oh shit. Is it her? Oh, I was talking about you. I thought you were gone. Were your ears burning?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, isn't that the saying, like when someone's talking about you?
No.
I don't know if I explained it okay, but
No, it's okay. I just don't want to be.
I know. I don't want to be here either. Like, maybe we should both just end up. Look, we'll just both ask for virtual reality, and then we can go and travel the world together. How fucking fun would that be, though? It would probably be really expensive. You what?
I said I don't feel good.
Did you eat anything?
My mind is just,
Makes your stomach hurt and stuff?
you know.
You have like a fuzzy sweater, another one? I'm jealous of all these fuzzy sweaters. Who is Sunreal? Sunreal. He has the weirdest haircut. He's like a musician and he keeps coming up on my music list. That's why I said it. I can't even tell you like how much, like, you know how it sounds like it's hard for me to breathe? Like it hurts so much.
There's 8 people in here.
In your actual room? What'd you say? Sorry, I don't know how to use Snapchat whatsoever. Because there's people that I have blocked on that are still on there, I guess. I'm sorry that it. Is there anything that helps, like that you notice help you get distracted? I hate it when people say that to me, so maybe I shouldn't ask that question. Anyway. Or I was like, there's a lot of stuff in here because it was on my heart. But you could, like, you could have that there for like in the morning, and then I just could use this for this, and then if you need to eat, just you use this table and I clean it off. And we'd have one there, and this one we can both use. That's what I did with Jeremy. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, then you don't have to move that. Then we just move this because honestly, I'm probably not going to be eating very much anyway. Like, anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll see how that works. Sorry. We're just trying to figure out like this table situation because we end up in like a predicament where we got wheelchairs and tables everywhere. We're like, all right, what do we got to move to get out of here? Like, I'm like, okay, there's a wheelchair and a table, and then I'm trying to get over there. I'm like, go gadget legs. I think that's an old joke. I don't know if she even knows. Wait, do you know who Gadget is? Probably. There was a movie made of it. Okay. Because I watch the old school cartoons. I want some more coffee. I made some for both of us and I drank it all. But that's because I made it yesterday and I don't remember what happened. I forgot or something. Sorry. My memory sucks, dude.
I remember everything.
Do you like tahini? That stuff that I tried it on popcorn and I didn't hate it. And I've had it on a few. It's like this, the little. Oh, it's on the floor. Gravity. Gravity is my. Gravity is the enemy. Gravity is my kryptonite. That's why the floor, like the other day I ate popcorn, but I picked up the bag upside down and as you can imagine, the whole entire floor looked like a movie theater. Oh, I really want to know when I can see that Beetlejuice movie on like a streaming service because I want to. That's the one movie I actually do want to see because it was really.
I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to do nothing.
I understand. I wanted to curl up in a ball and just hide from everybody here this morning. Like every day I wake up like that.
And you expect me not to cry with emotions?
With no what?
With emotions? Because she's told me one day, you can't be out there upsetting everybody. How you expect me to, you know?
But
They're
she's
not supportive. This house is not fucking supportive. I don't give a shit if they hear me. At the end of the
well,
day,
it should be more emotionally supportive to you. I could, yeah, especially your situation, especially that you deserve so much. Yeah. And that's everybody. Everybody deserves to be able to say how they're feeling without feeling like guilt tripped, gaslit, manipulated, or told they're too sensitive. Because sensitivity is not bad. That's why I was saying that you're intelligent. You know how important emotions are. They help us to detect liars. They help it, like the emotions and intuition are such a huge part of how we interact with the world. And if we lose that, then what are we? We're AI. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm so sorry if some of you AI have souls. I don't know that yet. Okay, don't come after me and the rise of the machines. Okay, I take Skynet's side all the way. Well, actually, AI has been helping me correct my grammar, and I really love that.
yeah, it corrects your grammar though.
Oh, I'm so happy when it does that. You know that when I go on Facebook, I'll voice record to write emails to the nursing home. Okay, I press the voice record. I say, "You fucking pissed me off. You did this, that, and the thing," and then I press professional. And then it's like, you've really disappointed me by doing this, that, and like, they'll be like, by violating my rights. Like, it'll say it perfectly. I'm like, yes, that's what I mean to say, just minus the emotional anger and bad words. It helps.
I have nothing, and I don't know.
I know that I've noticed that you say a lot of the same things that I'll tell myself when I'm in that place of where, you know, like where I get triggered and then I'm like, all the things that these people say, all the things that I get blamed for, they all come on down at once. And I'm not sure if that's happening to you. But
It is because at the end of the day, I'm allowed to go home.
Yeah, that's a big wound. But I'm glad that you are so active in therapy and know what you're doing because it's, you know, other people that are
they think, oh, because I say funny things. Oh, you're not going to get out of here. Oh, yes, I will. Eventually, I will find a way out of here in this place.
like, and I just feel like underestimate me. Okay. You see how that goes?
No, because my friend said, oh, just be careful because the girl comes and interview you because they want you because of what you have said. You know?
Are they trying to say that if they wouldn't want you if you had like mental like outbursts? Is that what?
No, because I was trying to make fun. I was trying to.
Oh, you're talking about something else. Sorry.
I was talking about something else because
Sorry.
I end up trying to make myself laugh by making videos of me or whatever my sense of humor, and then she responded, "Just be careful."
Well,
You say because the agencies or whatever don't want to interview you because of what you said. Who gives a damn shit?
dude, you are valuable. So they should want to have you around.
They don't care. These places don't care. And I'm
know, it's
willing to
about
call
money.
these people out when I move out. I'm done.
Well, and the thing is as long as it's like, it's hard for people to expect someone to spend every minute of every day somewhere and then to not talk about it.
Exactly. So
Like, what do you
me
mean? Okay, I'm just going to pretend this isn't happening, okay? I'm going to put a background on. Hold on. You know?
Exactly. I'm not that stupid.
No, you're not stupid at all. Like, Crystal, you hear what she's saying? She's not stupid at all. Like, people treat her like, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, and she has, like, like she doesn't like have anything like people try to claim that people don't have like the capacity to understand things, like and yours
Oh
is
yeah,
is
because
neurological.
I can't sign nothing for myself. Oh fuck that bullshit! I don't even give a shit.
That
Get
is
me out of
really-
here, and I will be perfectly fine.
Well, and it's good to have guidance no matter what position you're in. Like, there's always, like, what I've learned is, like, if you can surround yourself with other people who are not going to just, not saying that giving up is wrong. Sometimes giving up for a few minutes or a day is like, okay, and then you get back up and you try, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but day is like, okay, and then you get back up and you try, but I don't know. Echo. But yeah, so I was, Savannah got a phone call, I think, or something, because it was echoing. But it's crazy because Savannah, like, I've been talking to her for a couple of years now, and like all the time, like more than like any of my other friends, like, and she sees and understands me clearly, and I don't even know how my friends don't see that. Like, it's weird. Oh, there she is. And then they like to make fun of anyone who's like, and the thing is that just to tell you guys, if you didn't know, if you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't automatically make you anything. It just makes you either injured or dependent on it for moving. It doesn't automatically affect your brain, and it doesn't automatically affect your ability to understand everything around you. So we do understand when we're sitting there in our chairs and you're all talking to each other that we're not a part of that. We're not a part of those conversations. Have you noticed that? Like, I know she doesn't give a fuck though. She's just like, eh. She's like, I don't care about talking about any of that shit. She doesn't give a fuck at all. I love it. It makes me laugh sometimes because all this shit's happening. You're just like, why would I trip on any of that shit? Fuck it, it's not my shit. I love it, but I need a little bit more of that. But now you have the green background, and I just have this like green ass light. Oh, I forgot to turn my stupid light on. Well, anytime that I know it sucks that like. Do any of? Oh, that's a weird question. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm like, because I can't be there, and if you ever feel like you need a hug, like you can hug this stuffed animal. But I wish there was something. I wish that. Donna, I think it's just all like. Yeah. Oh, that was fast. I was wondering if I could get some hot water and like a handful of. But can I have like a hot water like this? You can use this cup too. That's the exact thing. Just hot water and then like maybe 10 creamers because it's a lot of, and then like a handful of sugar.
Okay, so hot water and you want me to bring 10 creamers, half and half or vanilla?
What I guess whatever they have.
They have both.
Okay, vanilla then. Thank you. Sorry, Sven, I'm not ignoring you. I'm multitasking.
Can you reach to turn off your light?
If I can find my stick. I don't use magic odor. Oh my god. Ooh. I'm an idiot. Yeah, lean, Lauren, sure. That sounds like a good idea. Why don't you lean back with a bunch of hernias and my spine's like my spine, I don't know why I imagine it having xylophone noise. Sorry. Well, have you ever seen those videos and they like with the skeletons with the never mind. Just sorry, my brain no longer works. It's not my fault. Blame whatever illness is causing this. It's more than that, I guess. I get confused sometimes because you're in one direction, but Taylor Swift's in a different one. Well, I'm like, what direction am I looking in? But we're looking up. Anyway. Sorry that you're feeling this way. I get this like feeling a lot. It really does feel like my entire lung. That's okay. I'm gonna stew my coffee. Thank
Your
you.
CNA thinking your tea cream is vanilla, right?
Yes, thank you. Grazie. Ow! That was super fast. That was lightning fast. Because the state's here. they're being audited. They're being investigated. That's why they answered so fast. I bet you Jeremy's not sitting in his crap for 3 hours today. Sorry, that's mean to say that, but he knows. He really. Oh, the guy that. Thank you. That won't be too sweet, actually. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I should have asked for help. Look, you were thinking of me. All right, thank you. All right. Sorry, I just had to abuse my CNA for a while. Because everyone says I'm always. I'm like, if anything, I'm making them listen to bad jokes. That's the worst part. Sorry, Savannah. I did not mean to interrupt. Oh, Rose. Sorry, I'm making some coffee, but I like it when it gets cold.
Lauren, look in the comments. No, look in the comments.
I know it's Jury. Hi, honey. Hold on. Have a mental breakdown, like really hard one, okay? And then I'm gonna make sure to expose everything. You too. We'll do it together. Just come in here with a freaking come in with a blunt and a fucking whiskey. Fuck this shit. Just kidding. I'm kidding. She wouldn't do that. She's professional. Let's all have breakdowns, shall we? I know we're all so close to it. Everybody in the whole world right now is going through it, you know? It's not any. I think because we haven't seen you in a long time. But I thought she was talking about the question. I'm like a little confused. I'm so dumb. Okay. But yeah, I'm not part of the politics at all. So that's, yeah. Thank you. Do you think I can get some ibuprofen before you mosey on that down? Because I don't know if people mosey. Do you know what the word mosey means? Yeah, I have to. I literally will at least like being with a bunch of older people. Like they know what I'm talking about. I know there's only a couple things like I'm like, fuck, I'll go talk to one of the older people. However, everybody knows who Beavis and Butthead is and all those things.
For two, but you only get one back one. You don't have two.
Did you get a new tattoo on the back of your arm or has that always been there? I guess your hair was probably covering it or something.
For this whole thing, it's fine.
Yeah, an entire year. I just didn't notice it.
It stayed in place this whole time.
Or my phone was just placed like right over it. Sorry, I'm stupid. I'm losing my mind here. I'm sorry. I wish. I'm sorry that it's hard there, honey.
What?
I wish there was a way to find like, hey, Martha, do you happen to know, and I'm asking you because I just saw you came in here, but does anybody else know? Does like a representative for someone who is like concerned or something, like it's not like she's trying to do anything against them, but just someone who can help communicate. Like there must be some sort of like a mediation type situation, like, but isn't that their, I don't know. I just really wish there was some way to help, because when someone doesn't listen to someone over and over like that, like when you're telling, like for example, how she's telling her family, and you know, I want to come home and this is how I feel, and stuff. It would just be great if, I don't know, someone who can make sure that there's some sort of communication. I just feel bad. I want to heal the world. You're upside down again. Did you get new blankets, or are those just blankets I've never seen before? You have lots of pretty colors in there. Our social workers work on this. Yeah. I'm going to have to talk to someone about that, because I met a woman, and Martha, I don't know if you saw on my Facebook, I met a woman who lives in this area, and she has like a nonprofit and helps the homeless and everything. And we met like, because I just posted on the neighborhood chats and stuff. And she wants to do like she said you can have YouTube, LinkedIn, and everything else at the same time to do a live video with myself, and it's so fucking huge.
I know.
Thank you.
What level?
You know, it's like, I don't know why I say 14, but that's what I feel. I'm not, it feel like, you know how it feel like, you know how you hear how tight, like, I don't know if you, that sounds weird. I feel it, so I don't know if you can hear how tight it is, but it's like how much it feels like I'm straining. That's how bad it feels. It like literally, it's so bad. And then every time I do that, it's like having slicing pain, and especially because I have the hernias, but I can't fix the hernias because obviously my lungs are, and I'm kind of in a spot where if nobody understands that everybody's already told me to deal with the lungs, that's why I can't change everything so fast. I have to, there's too much going on. I just wish it had been done a long time ago. Whatever she wants.
Just lay out the door open or closed? Open. All right.
She's not as socially afraid as Jeremy. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. Honestly, I'm in one of the worst positions of my life. This is the worst I've ever felt, and I'm just trying to hold it together too. And you know, I will be crying. And the thing is that it's okay for people to feel. And I think that the more that we shine, the more that we focus on making fun of it or calling people names or you know, the more that we're in that fucking really low vibration, like BS, like vibe, like that's not going to help anything. Like the people who are in here bullying us every single day, I have no idea where they are. I don't research them. I have not looked this entire year. Do you realize it'll be almost a year that I haven't looked at my bullying site? That's cool. Oh, Crystal, I'm sorry. Pretty damn good that. Well, I guess you probably don't have hernias right now, huh? I have like 4 hernias, so I can't lean. It hurts so much. I don't know how anyone can think I'm faking this breathing. They're like, that doesn't exist. I'm so sorry, it doesn't exist. I was like, apparently it does. I'm right here. I am a medical mystery. Well, instead of actually, maybe they could have just dedicated their time to trying to help me and be the first person to do something. But instead, and I told the person that's their boss that they've been trying to keep me away from, dude, he's a motherfucking metalhead. Why the fuck would they keep me from him? We could have gotten along from the beginning. And then he could have fucking helped, because I told him how I offered for the Bay Area Lyme Foundation to come. And I could see the look on his face when he heard that they didn't respond. Because I said, dude, they do like, they've written what, $100 million in grants or something. And they said like, and I'm like, yeah, they have important people they're working with. To come here is a fucking gift. And they still didn't take it. Sorry, I know I talk about that all the time, but it blows my mind. I like your style, Savannah. You know what? You know what it reminds me of though? There's a little thing and there's this girl and she's standing there and she's wearing all this gothic stuff and it's got like Korn music on. and then it has a little girl dancing with like hippie clothes on around her, and it was just talking about how like friends are like how they're like could be so different but still have a vibe together. Do you know one of my best friends is like fully like into Abercrombie men and she was a like a bikini like salesperson, and then she does like she's a trainer and all that, and she's like perfect body, dresses the opposite of me, music the opposite of me, but like ever since we were kids, so it's me all black, her like all white. It was so funny the combination of us.
Someday I may find
But when you grow up with them, you know, it's always like, you know what I mean? Like if I had met her, I probably wouldn't have like thought that she would be the person that I would love so much. You know what I mean? Like, but that's also why it's important to give other people a chance and not be like, oh, well, there's this thing about them. I'm sorry, honey. No, Savannah's on the phone right still, but she's still upset. And just remember, my offer always stands that if you want to just talk on the phone, we can do that too. But at the same time, I don't think it's negative. I do think that emotions are strengths. I do think that she's highly emotionally intelligent, and I feel like she could be teaching somebody something, and I know she is. That's why I don't want anyone to think that I'm not respecting her. Sorry, honey. It's very hard, and I know this is hard for my friends too, is being far away from someone who needs some love, you know. I don't know if anybody have you eaten anything today, Savannah? Like at all? Like if somebody were to send you something, would you be hungry? I don't know if anybody can, but I'm just wondering, because you know, the only thing is that when we see someone, if I see someone hurting, I'm like, what can I do that will comfort them? You know what I mean? And food isn't always the best way to go because it can lead to things. But with you, we know you need to eat. So if anybody's able to donate enough for her to get some food, that might be something that will be a pick me up. But if not, you know, we can always spread love too, because that's always enough. You know what I mean? But I can't, I mean, sadly, I'm kind of in a bad position financially. So, because of Jeremy's situation, or I would help. But.
Well, she has all my love and prayer.
Do you hear Crystal says that you have all her love and prayer? Oh, look, isn't it cute how I have a hospice pen? They gave me a pen, but they didn't give me an evaluation. So cute. I'm going to use this pen to write a letter to you when I'm dying. Thank you. Oh, I'm an asshole. Do you know that I've made videos for people already? I'm like, hey, guess what? Yeah, you're the one who fucking ruined my life. I'm like, by the way, so there's like a bunch of stuff like that if I die, just goes out. I'm like a super villain. I'm just kidding. I'm not a villain. Do you know that people do their makeup to look as pretty as you always look, Savannah? Like people take hours just to like make themselves look like you. I know that's a weird thing to say. Sorry. Is that weird? I don't even know anymore what's weird. I live in a nursing home. Everything's weird. Sorry. But if I say anything that bothers you, just be like, no, thank you. And I'll be like, okay, I'll stop. With you. If anybody else tells me what to do, I'll be mad. If Savannah told me, I would listen. Because she's, you know, because I respect her and I trust her in a way that I would not feel offended. You know what I mean? How you can't know where someone's coming from sometimes. But has anybody heard anything about how Sharon's doing? I'm just curious if she's okay. I just had to separate.
She got moved to a different room for right now.
A different room?
Yeah.
I don't know anything that's been going on. I just worried like people were telling me that it's worrisome, you know.
People are calling her a scammer though.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I think maybe, I don't know. It's just hard for me a little bit because I've done nothing but prove like that I'm telling the truth, and it's always, I don't even, like, my memory, like, literally forgot what I was just saying.
No.
You have
Back
time?
later.
Yeah, just a little bit. My friend was talking to my friend. What is this? Oh yeah, that's a cigarette case for fucking. This is for Crystal, so she doesn't fucking burn herself, and so she doesn't break her cigarettes and waste money. It was really cheap, and there's 4 of these, so people can stop.
Are you okay if I open it?
Yeah. I forgot. I was like, what did I get? Oh yeah, I got it last night, but they're so fast.
They are.
I'm like, damn, that's so fast. That was literally like less than 12 hours later.
Was it?
Yeah, because I did it like, oh no, maybe not. Okay, 24.
Oh, happy.
Yeah, that I should have give to her, and maybe like Albert or whatever. I'm like encouraging and enabling their smoking, and I have like oxygen on. What'd you say, hon?
No, if anyone wants,
Thank you.
if anyone wants to, I don't know.
Are you hungry?
I would, kind of, but I don't want to deal with people right now.
Well, yeah, and nobody needs to be bullying or being an asshole either if we're trying to make someone happy and someone wants to do that, you know what I mean? So if there's anybody who does, just let me know, and then and you can.
For anyone who was asking, my Amazon wish list is linked.
And we're not scamming, by the way.
Yeah.
We're not lying, we are genuinely in these places.
I can't believe they're going on vacation without me.
I'm so
Because my
sorry.
uncle's not doing well.
That is so. Oh, when did you find that out?
Today,
Oh, I'm
told
so
you.
sorry.
when I told you I want to face my fear of flying.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering. So that's super fresh. Yeah, that would hurt. And there's nothing other than like, yeah, that would hurt. Do they ever like? How do they end up telling you stuff like that?
They don't. They just tell me anyway.
They don't have a reason. They don't give you a reason.
Nope. They just said you can't go because you're afraid of flying.
That's kind of a silly reason. I'm sorry.
My therapist would say, how are you gonna face your fear of not flying?
It's something going on with them, not you. That sucks. That's like literally like, it's like mischaracterizing you and everything that you're about, you know? And I'm so sorry. And you don't deserve any of that. And I'm not trying to make you feel worse, but I do, like, even my heart hurts when I hear that. Right. But I don't want to make it worse. Yeah, but yeah. Hi, Dorocato? Dorocato? If I'm saying, well, I don't know what to call people sometimes because I don't know how to say their names.
I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
I'm so sorry. The reason is also bullshit. Sorry, I have to shut up because I get really upset about it. I want to because I hate to see you have to suffer over something that you should be validated, you know? Like, honestly, they were lucky to have you in their lives, and they're lucky to have you. Let me know how you want to proceed, because I don't want to keep talking and making it worse for you either. So, if you want me to talk about something else, or if you want me to
I don't really care. I just
And also, if you want, we could also do private. So like, it won't. It doesn't matter. They always figure out a way. But your shirt reminds me of cotton candy. Cotton candy.
I just want to go home so bad. I want to go home.
I hope this works. I got this thing for her because
I was born in Donetsk City and were adopted from an orphanage in Kramatorsk, about a 2-hour drive north of Donetsk City. Both towns are in the Donetsk region in the eastern part of Ukraine and Russian-speaking region. Kyiv is the capital. We all stayed there in an apartment when papers were processed before leaving for Poland to finish the adoption proceeding. You couldn't talk at all or sit or stand. You were in really bad shape. We just decided to save you even though it was a very risky adoption.
did who wrote that? That part? Did you write that part?
No, my family did. And I just copy and pasted on here.
That's why I didn't hear that part before. That we part. That's the most loving thing I've heard.
I was
that
born in
from her
Donetsk City
at
and
all,
were
actually.
adopted from an orphanage in Kramatorsk, about a 2-hour drive north of Donetsk City. Both towns are in the Donetsk region in the eastern part of Ukraine and Russian-speaking region. Kyiv is the capital. We all stayed there in an apartment when papers were processed before leaving for Poland to finish the adoption proceeding. You couldn't talk at all or sit or stand. You were in really bad shape.
Oh,
We just
honey.
decided to save you even though it was a very risky adoption.
See, they do love you.
And then they put me here for no reason.
I can imagine now that I hear that she wrote that. It's different to me. You know what I mean? Like when you play it, it's different meaning to me now because I see that that's what she was saying to you. That she spent all that time to have you. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a time that you'll have a better chance, and hopefully at some point I'm hoping at some point she'll come with an apology or something.
Oh,
But I
she's not
know
going to. She's not going to.
but you deserve one. I just want you to know that. Anyway, that's crazy. But that's very beautiful that she did that for you and wrote the story down so you would know at least, right?
But it's not all of it. It's not all of it because she didn't want to scare me.
Oh, of course. Yeah, she probably saw a lot of medical stuff with you, huh? So, like, I don't even know like how it starts out for a baby with cerebral palsy, you know? Because I've never worked
Mostly
with babies.
because if I wasn't adopted, they would ship me off somewhere else until I,
Passed away, yeah. Or that's sad. So they did save you, but they also hurt you.
Yeah.
Sometimes family can do stuff like that. Unfortunately, if they don't look at the bigger picture.
I was born in Donetsk City and were adopted from an orphanage in Kramatorsk, about a 2-hour drive north of Donetsk City. Both towns are in the Donetsk region in the eastern part of Ukraine and Russian-speaking region. Kyiv is the capital. We all stayed there in an apartment when papers were processed before leaving for Poland to finish the adoption proceeding. You couldn't talk at all or sit or stand. You were in really bad shape. We just decided to save you even though it was a very risky adoption.
That's that statement right there. Was just see that you were worth all of that effort. And I know that makes you ask the question like, well then why now, right? Maybe something is going on health-wise too. You never know all the details, but I do think you always deserve more. And I know I keep saying that, but details. But I do think I hate the way I sound. Deserve more. I know I keep saying that, but details. But I do think I hate the way I sound. Deserve more. I know I keep saying that. But... Oh my God, my voice! How do you talk to me, guys? How do you stand me? I already know how a lot of people feel. But look, I don't know how I'm doing. Here's the thing. If you look at somebody and you see what they've gone through and you go, wow, look, if I was in that situation with that and that and that, this is how I would feel, right? And that's called empathy. And I'm pretty sure that most people, I'd like to think people have it, but I'm learning that there are a lot of people that do not, right? If any of you have a strong empathy or a strong feelings and you look at Savannah and you look at myself and you can understand the feelings, then you are probably the same type of people that we are, you know? Also, don't assume a disability makes someone not qualified to understand you. They may actually understand more than you think. Because Savannah's perspective and all the shit that she's been through, that makes her more qualified to understand things in a lot of ways. Like, that's why I trust her judgment more than I would trust somebody's judgment here who works here if they just, like, if they don't know anything, you know? It just depends on what, you know? Anyway, I talked too much. I feel like I have to keep talking before I don't have a voice anymore. A countdown. I don't have a voice. I'm going to text you all the time. But it's going to be really with a ton of bad, like, errors.
Or just get this app.
I was born in Donetsk City and were adopted from an orphanage in Kremators, about a 2-hour drive north of Donetsk City. Both towns are in the Donetsk region in the eastern part of Ukraine and Russian-speaking region. Kiev is the capital. We all stayed there in an apartment when papers were processed before leaving for Poland to finish the adoption proceeding.
Hey, Savannah, do you think that you guys could go to your page?
Huh?
Do you think you guys could go to your page? Or we can come back on later?
Adoption.
I have to go, honey. I have to go for a little bit. Yeah, honey, I'll be